All right, hello and welcome to your strength movement session today. You and me, let's get at it. We are strong, you are strong. All right, here we go. So starting off with a warm-up, of course. So today we're going to do cars just a little bit differently for our ankles. So as you can see, we're just twisting actually from the hip here, but also moving around in our ankles, stretching the calf, and also stretching the top of our feet. So here we are just doing this for a few rounds. Begin just to breathe into the belly and allow yourself to become present within your body here. So other side, same thing. So today's focus is of course strength, but presence is the big focus. Always when you're doing exercise, we are putting our bodies in a stressful type of position. So we really want to make sure that we are being self-aware of where our limitations are with our own bodies, injuries that we may have to be aware of, and so on and so forth. All right, let's go into our knees now. So just circling at the knees, circling inwards, noticing the transfer of weight on the feet, and circling outwards. All right, into the hips, just give it a big old circle here. And again, if you'd like to play some pumped up music, I would highly suggest it. Music is such a beautiful way to inspire and motivate us and to keep us going when things get tough. All right, let's just begin to twist. So here, lifting up both sides of your heels, of course, and focusing on the sides of your abdominals to do the twisting for you, squeezing each individual glute, so your butt muscle, and relaxing the shoulders as you do. So keep it breathing and just again becoming self-aware of your body and where you're at. Big circles around here with the shoulders, stretching and opening up the chest, and going the opposite direction. Getting a little bit into the elbows, circle it around. And the opposite way. And coming into our wrists. And the opposite direction. And then finally turning from the chin, rolling through the neck. Just nice and soft here. Open up the throat. And get a sense of where your shoulders feel like they are today. The upper traps. You might feel a big tightness here. If you haven't gone the other way, please do so now. All right, and let's bring our hands behind our head. Push your head back into your hands and zip up your belly button towards your rib cage, the top of your rib cage. Coming into good mornings. So slight bend at the knees. And hinging on through. Squeeze up with your glutes. So we're still continuing to warm up here. We have a little bit more of a longer warm up today. And today's workout, we're actually going to piece together what we did a few weeks ago in the strength portion of these Movement Mondays. So we're going to take what we did and add some extra elements and go a little bit faster. So we're not here in a tempo training today. We're just kind of doing what you would probably normally find. All right, we're going to go side to side here in a little Cossack Squat, these are called, or you might know them as side lunges. So just little pulse. So down for 1, 2, and then up. It's working into the hips, working into the quads. Lean back just slightly into your heels. You got 2 more. Remember to keep breathing. And we're just going to go from side to side here. So you don't necessarily have to go low, just go what's low for you, of course. I'm adding a little bit of a twist with my abdominals, so if you'd like to do so, please join me in that. All right, so bring the feet in just a little bit, and then we're going to turn the toes out again, just slightly. Bring the arms up. Hinge forward, slightly bending the knees. You can grab onto the bottom of your toes or your shins or ankles, or maybe even the top of your thighs, depending on the flexibility of your hamstrings. We're going to dip the bum down to as low as you can. Then we're going to lift the arms and then rise up. So this is called a 4-point squat. So let's do that again. This time, I'm just going to show you the modification there with the ankles. So you just hold on and you still lift and up. Version of hands on the thighs, you just go down as low as you can, lifting those arms up, and again, rise up. So let's continue here. So your version, try to have a nice flat back through the entire process of this movement. Now, you might find it very difficult to get the biceps by the ears like I'm doing here, but just do your very best. Working lots of mobility in the shoulders and the hips. Keep that chest lifted to your best ability. And going at your own pace, of course. All right, just circle those arms, give your feet a little bit of a wiggle, nice little slight jog here, and then turning the arms the other way. All right, so just swinging the hips open here. So using the side of your glutes to move your leg out, and then the inner thigh to actually move it back in. So just become aware of that. If you don't necessarily feel those muscles engage quite yet, don't worry, it'll eventually come with that focus. All right, let's go to the other side. Again, engaging that glute muscle, or at least just becoming aware of it. You can even give it a little poke if you need. And again, just a friendly reminder to keep breathing. So often than not, we stop breathing or they become very, very shallow. So I'm just going to constantly remind you. All right, sink low, spread the feet out here, and we're going from side to side in what we call a wheel. So here we're just activating our obliques. So the sides of your abs here, the front of them, side to the front. So just go as low as you can. Again, this will just vary depending on flexibility. And we're also starting to fire up those quads. So, learn to love the burn. It's all good. You got it. Almost there. 4 more in total. 3, 2, and 1. No problem. Lift it up and give your legs a little shake. All right, my friends, we have come to the workout. So let's do it. So like I said, we're going to take the exercises that we did a few weeks ago in the strength that we did for tempo training, and we're just going to increase that. So single leg deadlift here. So we're going to alternate sides this time. So do your best in trying to mimic the way that I'm doing it here by lifting the knee up as high as you can, pressing out, and then coming back in. So as you press the heel away from you, engage your glute here. And again, just going at your own pace. So if I'm going a little bit too fast for you, that's all good. Or if I'm going too slow, then of course, speed it up. There's no such thing as too fast or too slow. It's just what's right for your body. And for your mental state today, of course, too. And in my eyes, to be honest, it's always better to slow strength training down. To really slow everything down, since our minds are always racing in today's society. So it's always just a good idea just to take it a little bit slower than you think you need to or want to. Again, this will give you the adaptability to change your body position if you need to. Okay, we're going into squat. So we're heading into a 3-to-1 tempo. So this is the only one that you're going to see a tempo kind of training right now. Okay, after this 3-to-1, as you're following along here, okay, we're going to be doing 20 repetitions, just singling it out. So up and down motion as quickly or as slowly as you can, right? Whatever works best for you. We're going to do 3 more of the 3-to-1 tempo. So 3, 2, 1, rise up, press through those heels, keeping the belly engaged as you lift up. All right, so now here we go, up and down, 20 repetitions. Breathing out on the way up is very helpful, using it kind of like a rocket, I guess you can say, or a blast off, right? To help you also engage your core muscles as you're lifting. Squeeze the inner thighs, you're halfway now. Lifting everything up through center, giving you that nice lift that you're looking for. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we did 30 reps there. Now we're going to lunge it forward. So alternating forward lunge. So step it forward and push it back. So try to have the upper body as much in line with the hips as possible. So shoulders square off with your hips. So more often than not, you want to be able to back your body up, right? So think about moving your upper back towards your glutes. Nice. Beautiful. Keep it going. So 20 of these in total, so 10 aside. Remember to keep it breathing here. Keep yourself breathing. All right, beautiful. We're going to take it down to the ground. We have push-ups. So a few ways you can go into this push-up, either with the knees close like tabletop, sending the knees back a little bit farther away, or coming to your toes. All right, it's up to you. We have 10 push-ups to go. Your speed, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That's 2 and 3. So just going to your depth, your level. So really try to push the shoulders down away from the ears by engaging the lats, which is the sides of your back. This will help increase the strength in your chest and use the chest to push. This should be your last one. Boom. Nice. Woohoo. That's going to get more difficult during the second round. Got some surprises for you during their second round here. But now we're just going to go into a single leg hip bridge. So keeping the knees in line here as you're lifting that one leg. So check it out, right? Knees in line. All right. So perfect. Pick one side, bringing the heel nice and close to the glute, and we're pulsing for 30. It's going to get pretty hairy here, so just keep breathing, right? Yes, very, very important. Oh, I know I was feeling this one for sure. Holy, yes. Learn to love that burn, baby. Here we go. You're over halfway now, about 10 more pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go to the other side right away. As soon as you can get into it, begin. Now, really try to focus on lifting the hip in line with the other hip, right? So the foot that's lifted, that hip will most likely drop. So really do your best to keep that hip in line with the stationary hip where the foot's on the ground. You're so close. I know you're feeling it. Keep it going. Continue to lengthen the spine towards your heels. Whew, now put both feet down and hold. We're going to hold this for 20 seconds, just in this simple hip bridge. 30 seconds is how long we're going to hold this for. Ooh, nice. Place that down, bring the knees into the chest. Just stretch out the glutes here a little bit. Final exercise before we begin this all again. So bicycle, 30 repetitions per side. We have 60 in total. You got this. Just keep the belly button into center to your best ability. Trying to keep the head nice and supported with your hands. Another way of doing this, especially if your neck begins to really feel this, you can, I don't show it here, but you can actually grab onto the sides or the corners of your mat that you're using and lift it up towards your head so that can act as more of a support or a pillow. Oh yeah, baby, it hurts so good. You got this. Keep it up. The second round is going to be harder, but you're going to be feeling really warmed up now, right? So you're getting used to these exercises. So the second round, good job. Lift those hips. And beautiful. Begin to rock back and forth or however you need to do to get to standing again. Beautiful. All right, so we're used to the movement. So even though this is a harder round, we are going to be really good. We're warmed up. We're ready to go. So let's go back to those single leg alternating deadlifts. So nothing really changes here at all, except maybe your attitude, maybe the engagement, your possible awareness. Maybe you're breathing more. Maybe you haven't even quite started with me yet, and that's okay. It's okay. Of course, you feel this free to pause the video at any time. That's what's great about these videos here. Really go at your own pace. Whoop. Keep that balance. And of course, if you fall, what do? You just get right back up again, right? It's all good. No big deal. All right, we're coming back to those squats. So 3 in 1 tempo. And here we go. So 3, 2, 1. We press up through those heels. We squeeze the inner thighs and the glutes, and we pull the belly button up and inwards. Boom. So this time, instead of 20 reps after this 3 in 1 tempo, we are going to hit up 30. Oh yeah, it's going to feel good. Be ready for it. All right, 2 more of these, and then we head right into those reps. Okay, here we go, baby. Again, go at your own pace. There's no such thing as too fast or too slow. Just whatever is working for you, your tempo, right? Your fast is different than mine. Your slow is different than mine. And that's sweet. We are so individual. It's awesome. We are each unique. I like it. Keep it going. About halfway now. Keep breathing and continue engaging. You got 10 more. Nice little surprise at the end. 5, 4, we have a 10-second hold at the bottom. 2, this one hold. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Bring it up. You're like, Sam, could you have counted a little bit faster, please? Nope, we got to go with the real seconds. All right, forward lunge right into it. Let's hit it up. Again, nothing changes here, just like the single leg deadlift. Again, maybe your attitude has changed. Maybe you're breathing more. I hope so. And just see where your thoughts are going, right? Are you thinking, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my goodness, right? Or are you like, okay, just one step at a time, and literally right here in these forward lunges, one step at a time. Good, come on. Very close. Whew, all right, shake it out. We are coming back down to the ground. So again, we're gonna have 10 more reps. Then we're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna hold at the bottom for 10 seconds. So you choose your perfect space. Again, tabletop, knees back, or on the toes. All right, in 3, in 2, and 1. Set it up and let's do it. Final round of these push-ups for 10, 9, come on. Push the tailbone down towards the heels. Ignite that lower belly inwards and upwards. 3 more here for 3, for 2, and 1. Send it back. Whew. We're coming down low as low as you can for 10-second hold. All right, here we go. Hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees if you're on the toes and push yourself up, or just drop to the ground. It's all good. Right on, whatever you can manage there. Okay, let's head into the single leg deadlift. A little bit different this time. We're going to push the heel up towards the ceiling now. So just, again, your best ability. The knee can be slightly bent or a lot bent if you need. If you prefer the other way that we did before, go for it. Another 30 pulses here. This time, we are going to hold for 10 seconds after the pulses are done per side. So keep your strength up. And the strength not only comes physically, but it comes from our mental selves, doesn't it? The body is capable of so much, and we can really trust that. I mean, knowing our limitations, of course, but it really is a mental game. Hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Place that down and let's go right to the other side. So again, heel pushing up towards the ceiling, or going into the other version like we did last time where the knees are in line. All right, we have started, so I hope you have 2. Pulse, 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 baby. Again, continue to breathe. Ooh, oh man. See me smiling? That's me, feeling it. Now hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down, up and down now here in a double-footed hip bridge. Both feet on the ground. We are pulsing. Let's keep it going. Almost done. This is your last round of these hip bridges. No big deal. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Oh yeah. Breathe. And then place your bum down to the ground. Oh, that really needs a good stretch. We are in our bicycle. So here we go. We're going to add on to this one a little bit, but we're going to start here first with the 60 reps as we did last round. So don't worry about what's to come. Just focus on the here and now, which is we are in our bicycle. You have less than 7 minutes of this workout to go. And included in those 7 minutes is your cool down. So we are really close to being done. The hard work and the hard effort. Remember, let's deserve that cool down, right? So give in your best effort so you can feel so good when it comes to that cool down. All right, placing one foot or one ankle across the other foot, and we're just going to do an oblique crunch here. Okay, so about 10 repetitions did I do? I actually forget here. So, so keep it going until I say stop. Oh, yes, I did do 10. Perfect. Hold it. All right, place that down and let's just go straight to the other side. So 10 repetitions. There you go, baby. Oh, the humanness in all of us, isn't it true? All right, we hold this one. Hold. 10 seconds. Really use those obliques. Or that one oblique anyways, for sure. Place that belly button down towards your mat and rest. You have made it, so you have a full 5-minute cool down now. So let's be here together. Fan yourself off, rock from side to side. If you had some pumping music playing, I would suggest just pausing the video and, getting some softer music playing. Let's come into a twist. Your version. Breathe. It's best to breathe into the belly so that you promote more oxygen into the lower lungs, what sometimes doesn't get enough, and we build up CO2. So big inhales through the belly to fill out the lower lungs, and soft, long exhales to rid ourselves of the toxin that no longer serves us, right? Give that away to your plants in the house. They need it. All right, bringing one leg in, extending the other, and just stretching out the glute and also your hip. Just relax. Relish in the feeling of being done, the hard work and the effort given. And however you showed up today, however you performed today, give yourself gratitude. Let's flip over onto our sides and just stretch our quad. So grabbing the top foot. If you can't quite grab the top foot, you might find it handy to have a belt or a tension band or something like that to grab the foot. And push the hips forward, squeezing the glute to get more of a stretch on the quad. All right, let's just roll onto our back and let's go into the opposite side twist here. Big breaths into the belly. Relax a little deeper. All right, returning your hips back to center, grabbing the opposite side while extending the leg. Stretching out the bottom hip and the top glute. So when I say bottom and top, I mean, extended leg being bottom, bent leg being top. Just to clarify. All right, and flipping to the other side for that quadricep stretch, your version. Taking that strap or whatever you used if you need it. And find your balance here. Sometimes you can be a little bit off balance. So just using the other arm as the support. All right, letting your foot go and come up to a comfortable position, your choice of seat. I like to sit on my heels, but that's me personally. Open up the chest by interlacing your fingers and just roll the shoulders open. You don't necessarily have to lift the chest up towards the ceiling unless that's your prerogative and you really want to. But just develop a nice opening from one collarbone straight across to the other and breathe. All right, bringing your hands in front, interlace, and just quickly stretching the upper back just to bring it up and off to the side. Big stretch into the rib cage, the intercostal muscles. So good. And just grab onto your ear, the opposite ear, as you tilt your head to one side, stretching out your traps and your shoulder. Breathe into it. Sometimes our ears like to go up, or our shoulders like to go up to our ears, so really important to stretch. Other side, long side body stretch. And then grabbing a hold of the opposite ear, arm behind, stretch out that neck, side of your neck, the shoulder. Nice deep breaths, calming ones. Shouldn't be forced. All right, yay, you did it. What? Love it, love it, love it. Congratulations. So make sure you please subscribe if you like this video. That would be awesome. Thanks again, and I'll see you next Monday.